Hey everybody, Art Burns here. Hope you're all having a great day today. So I talk about compassion a lot, with good reason, right? The connection that we can build to others by practicing compassion and developing a connection to other people as well as to this just sort of world around us. It enables us to get out of our sort of sense of separate self, which is part of what causes the fear, which leads to stress, right? But there's another kind of compassion that's equally as important, possibly more important to practice for virtually the same reasons, though just kind of from a different angle. And what I'm talking about is self-compassion. Most of us have a sense of self-loathing, right? A self-hatred, a sort of rejection of who we are, right? Our authentic self, if you will. And so when we can practice self, and the reason why most of us have this, it kind of originates from very early childhood, right? When from either our caregivers or our peers or social cues, somewhere along the line, we were made to feel like we were not good enough. We were rejected for being who we really are, right? And I mean, you're talking about like 95% of the population. It's not just you, it's not just me, it's most of us, right? And so when we can align ourselves with our authentic self, right? What we do is we take away sort of this base layer of what ultimately becomes a fear, right? Like you become more comfortable with who you are, and therefore you're more comfortable with everything that kind of happens to you in your life and all the things that you do. You find it easier to forgive yourself. You find it easier to to take chances in your life, to be vulnerable in your life. And when you can do these things, not only do the conditions that from which stress arises, not only do those go away, but at the same time you gain a sort of power, an ability to really be strong in yourself. And what it is, it's about reprogramming, right? Because again, most of the time these things started when we were very, very young. So it's become just part of our operating system, right? It's almost like it's a filter through which you're viewing everything in your life, right? And so in order to change that, what it requires is just a very simple but repetitive process of just kind of telling ourselves, convincing ourselves day after day after day that we love ourselves, right? And so it's a very, very simple practice I would love to tell you about. Okay, it's take maybe as little as 3 minutes a day, but as much as you can do, and day after day after day, in the span of a few weeks, you will start seeing a difference for in how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. Okay, and I would love to share this with you. I really would, because you deserve it. So if you'd like to know about it, please hit drop a comment below, send me a direct message, hit reply to this email if that's where you're watching this. Get in touch with me. Let's start a conversation. All right. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I wish you well, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care.